The Warriors bring the fight to Reavers Country. Iowa Western fights back. Back to the win column for some Lynx. It's been a while. The Titans run with the Rams like old times. Times are a-changin' at AL. Just ask Sioux City North. The Cardinals fly into the Falcons' nest. St. Albert looking for a spark. Sparks flying for the Eagles. Lighten up the Blue Devils.
Hey, we're the Heartland Christian Eagles, and the Bluffs Sports Zone starts now.
Hello, I'm JJ Davis, and welcome to the latest edition of the Bluffs Sports Zone. Indian Hills. Doesn't matter what sport, what time, what place. Indian Hills. And the Reavers are always ready to run with the hills. Here's IDUP TV student Nicole Anderson.
The Warriors are coming off their first loss in the last 40 home games. Early on, the Reavers' Matt Donlin drops the three. Home team down by 1. Jan Svandrick lays it in 19-10 Indian Hills. The Warriors increase the lead with some nice passing. Okolia Manye up by 11. Jeremiah Wartham drives it in 44-32 Warriors. Deshaun Munson is a one-man gang for Iowa Western sophomore, 13 of 17 from the field. Indian Hill goes up 50-42. J.R. Harris with the finish. The sophomore goes inside, then outside. The Warriors lead it by 13, 57-44 at the break. Second half. Number 35 again for the Reavers. Deshaun Munson, a game high of 31 points. Coach Morris's club would go on a 14-2 run. Deshaun Munson. Donovan Jackson goes baseline. The Indian Hills lead is cut to 98-91. Jordan Furlow sneaks it off the glass. The Warriors hit the freebies and hold off Iowa Western 102-91.
And obviously we didn't take very good care of the basketball. I think we had 14 turnovers at halftime and 6 in the second half, but we'd already dug ourselves in a big hole. But they're hard to prepare for.
We were going to kind of live with the outside shots, but they started knocking down a couple, so they're a tough team to defend when that happens.
Indian Hills sweeps the regular season series. The Reavers drop to 2 and 3 in conference play. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Nicole Anderson.
Thanks, Nicole. The men then ship off to Northeast and talk about a character win. Iowa Western leads by as many as 15 at one point, but then 3 guys, Rico Thompson, Donovan Jackson, and Matt Donlin, leave in the second half, all with sprained ankles. How many times do you hear that? The Hawks tied at 85 with 1:19 to go. Andre Wallace hits a big 3, and the Reavers hold on to take it 88-87. As Coach Morris says afterwards, proud of their gutsiness. Next up, a homer against State Fair. And then there's the ladies, 8th ranked and looking for more. Showdown time at Northeast. The Reavers can't buy a basket. Fawny just 13 points. Shot just 27% as a team, took 70 shots. And as Coach Turgeon said afterwards, we're not doing the little things. Now, Iowa Western's now lost 3 of its last 4. And the Reavers have to win on the road in the playoffs. Northeast will host Iowa Western in the regionals. The AL boys continue to impress. The Lynx seeing stars. But first, the girls just looking to win 1 or 2 when we come back.
At Council Plus Savings Bank, you still get personalized customer service.
We have identity-safe checking with LifeLock, identity theft protection.
You get personal mortgage lending to fit your needs now and in the future.
You get business banking with the latest technology because saving you time saves you money.
At Council Plus Savings Bank, you get people who answer when you call and local employees who are actively involved in our community. Council Plus Savings Bank, hometown banking the way it used to be.
Body language. without saying a word. It can tell you so much. Like someone is having a stroke. Know the sudden signs. Learn fast. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time. Time to call 911 immediately. The sooner they get to the hospital, the sooner they'll get treatment. And that can make a remarkable difference in their recovery. Learn the body language, the sudden signs, and spot a stroke fast.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
This portion of the Bluffs Sports Zone brought to you by Cutler O'Neill, Meyer Woodring, family-owned funeral home, serving Council Bluffs in southwest Iowa for over 100 years.
Tough times for AL girls basketball. The Lynx lost 13 of their first 14 games. Have they turned the corner these last few? Now, Abraham Lincoln hosts the Stars in its second to last home game of the season. Last time they played, SC North just smoked AL by 11 just before Christmas. Here's IDUB TV student Frank Prazen.
The Lynx of Abraham Lincoln take on the Stars of Sioux City North. Home team is up 5-0. The visitors' Sana Frochit steals it and goes all the way. Next possession, the senior splits the double team. The Stars shine with a 6-5 lead after one. Second quarter, AL outscores Sioux City North 15-4. Kelsey Johnson misses, and Mercedes Hart does not. And one. The junior, like a Mercedes, drives to the basket. Another three-point play. Lauren Kolpitz with a nice cut across the lane. It rattles in. The Lynx are up 15-10. 55 seconds left in the half. Kelsey Johnson stops and pops. Abraham Lincoln leads it 20-10 at the break. Second half, the Stars' 6-foot senior Madison Huggins gets on the board with a smooth shot. Sioux City trails by 10. 4 minutes left in the third. Mercedes Hart feeds a rock to Kelsey Johnson. Home team is up by 12, 26-14. Visitors keep coming. Sana Frochit with 2 of a game-high 18 seconds left in the corner. Lynx keep it alive. Paige Walters up and in. AL leads 34-27 after 3. Kelsey Johnson, team high 17. Abraham Lincoln buries Sioux City North 41-31.
A lot of risky shots that I haven't took before in a game. I think just focusing in the finesse really helped me a lot, and it got us off to a good start.
You know, West is a team that is going to put pressure all over the court and stuff, and we have a couple days to get ready for that. So if we can be prepared for that pressure, take care of the ball, we're going to have success up there.
After a 10-game losing streak, the Lynx have won 2 of their last 3. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Frank Prazen.
Thanks, Frank. Now, what about LC? Well, the Titans are ranked every other week, and every other week, they're not. Lewis Central is home against Glenwood. That's right, Glenwood. Always a street fight. Here's IDUB TV student Jake Wright.
Lewis Central hosts Glenwood in a Hawkeye 10 showdown. First quarter, after some nifty moves, Kai Masson dishes to Megan Holt, 6-0 Titans. Rams come out shooting. Miranda Strainer nails the 3, all tied up. Home team goes on a 9-0 run to end the quarter. Nicole Miller makes it 15-6, Lewis Central. Second quarter, the Rams not going away. Sheriff Gutschenritter drains the 3, visitors trail by 4. Midway through the second, Cassie Larson steps around the defender for the deuce, Titans up 23-15. Visitors not far away. Dakota Lacey lays it in. LC goes into the break, up 30-17. Start of the third, LC at it again. Asia Sockrider, Titans with their biggest lead of the game, 30-17. The Rams still fighting. Haley Darrow buries the shot. Molly Dean's turn. Glenwood ends the third quarter on a 20-12 run. The Rams trail 45-37. Fourth quarter, Darrow again with the and one. Still 47-39, home team. Titans pull away. Freshman Megan Holt finishes with a career-high 27. LC outscores Glenwood 55-40.
I knew we just had to finish around the basket and focus on our free throws and take care of the ball towards the end, and we knew we'd be all right.
We just had to stay focused and try to shut down Haley Darrow and Danica Lucy and if we shut those two down and keep them so they're not so quick, then we had a good chance.
I told them we need to start playing. And I thought for a large part of the first half, we outworked them. And then I think we got away from that for a while during that third quarter and allowed them to have some open shots and give them credit. They stepped up and knocked down those open shots. But, you know, part of that was us not getting out like we should. And so we needed to refocus. And I think that's what we did there in the fourth quarter.
The Titans sweep the season series against the Rams. Lewis Central closes out the regular season with 2 of its 4 games at home. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Jake Wright.
Thanks, Jake. So the Titans sit at an impressive 13-4. St. Albert, 10-8. And the rest, well, just 7 wins between the 3. Feast or famine in girls high school basketball. Slim pickings for a certain Christian school with a lot of heart. But up next, the top boys team in the area just keeps plugging along after the break.
For more than a quarter century, thousands of Southwest Iowa athletes have relied on this team, Jenny Ed Sports Med. Their sole focus is to prevent, diagnose, and treat your sports injury. They even partner with the surgeons at Ortho West, ensuring you get your own exclusive roadmap back to action. Methodist Jenny Ed Sports Med invites all Southwest Iowa athletes to its free walk-in clinic, open every Saturday morning, August through October. Jenny Ed Sports Med.
Hey everybody! Heart disease affects 1 in every 3 women in America, but you can fight back. There's no time to lose. Mothers, sisters, daughters, families, and friends, it's time to shout louder, stand stronger, and demand change. Let's go!
To the Batmobile! Dang it!
To the invisible jet!
Dang it!
Together, we can put an end to heart disease. It's time to go red for women. I could use your help. Yeah! Learn more from the American Heart Association at www.goredforwomen.org.
If you store your guns properly.
So not just anyone can get to them.
I'll feel safer when I'm playing outside.
Safer when walking home.
I won't have to tell so many family members. I'm sorry.
I won't hear as many scary stories. Or scary news reports.
I won't have to hold someone's hand and shout you're gonna make it.
And I won't have to tell my kids, this isn't a drill.
Please.
Please.
Please. Please.
Please.
Do it for us.
For us. Do it for us.
Your family, friends, and neighbors are all counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. If you own a firearm and are not using it, please be responsible and be sure that it's stored in a safe place. Remember, always, lock it up. For more information on firearm storage safety, visit ncpc.org.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
This new mom is struggling to get the skates just right. And now she's holding on for dear life. Her kids can see she may have broke her knees. They still love her though she looks like she's attacked by killer bees. I'm allergic You don't have to be perfect to be the perfect parent.
Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
Your future is here at CBTV. You're in the game. You take the shots. It's your story. The Media Studies program at Iowa Western. Real reality TV starring you. For more information, go to iwcc.edu. I'm thinking playoffs for Jason and the Lynx. It's best team AL's had in a while. And you know, Abraham Lincoln's been in and out of the rankings this season. Now, the Lynx have busted some of those jinxes that have plagued them recently. They've beaten some of the teams they haven't beaten in a long time. Well, here we go again. Here's IWTV student Dylan Lindberg.
For the Lynx, number 3 is a 5'11" junior Trevante Jones.
Abraham Lincoln tried to avenge the loss from Sioux City North earlier in the season. First quarter, Trevante Jones finds Adam Barrett in the corner and he drains the three-point basket. AL leads early. After a slow start, the Stars fight back. Robert Newstrom lays it in, Lynx up 16-12. Abraham Lincoln, Trevante Jones getting by the defenders and scores. AL up 20-12 after one. Second quarter, Tony Bonner count the basket and the foul. The Monster inside finish with 14 points, Lynx up 28-14. Daniel Tillo from downtown. Sioux City North goes on a 14-4 run, but Abraham Lincoln leads 38-28 at the break. Second half, AL starting off hot. Jordan Northup buries the three-pointer. Lynx up 48-34. Stars keep on fighting. Xavier Scarlett lays it up. The senior finished with 12 points. Home team up 10. Kyle Crowell from beyond the arc. Abraham Lincoln shoots 50% from three. AL up 55-45 after three. The Lynx starting off hot in the fourth quarter. Bonner finds Trevante Jones and he splashes a three-pointer. Lynx up 58-45. After the missed shot, Tony Bonner grabs the board and puts it back up. Home team up 62-49. But don't look now. Here come the visitors. Daniel Till gets the basket and the foul. The Stars go on a 12-3 run to cut it to 4, 65-61. Too much AL down the stretch. Adam Bear with a huge three. The Lynx would end the game on a 16-4 run and win 81-65. Abraham Lincoln will play its last 4 or 5 games on the road. For the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Dylan Lindberg.
Thanks, Dylan. Now, a little different up on the hill. Just an up and down season for St. Albert. But hey, the Falcons coming off an impressive win at Red Oak. Here's IWTV student Cole McElfee.
Trainer takes on St. Albert in the Battle of the Birds. Cole McBride starts off deep. Falcons up 3-2. The Cardinals take over. Jacob Flathers and 1. Trainer leads 15-11 at the end of 1. Flathers long range. The senior with a game high of 21 points. Nolan Chapman with the steal. The junior goes coast to coast. Trainer with a demanding 31-18 lead late into the second quarter. St. Albert not out of it yet. Juke Carlson with a beater just before the half. Cardinals flying high with a 35-26 lead at the break. Third quarter, the home team's Travis Miller with the shot. The Falcons go on a 14-2 run. Jackson Brown gets the rebound and 1. St. Albert grabs a 46-44 lead early in the fourth. The Cardinals get their swagger back. With the score tied, trainer's Trey Castle comes in with the extra effort. Cards up by 2. Then Ben Chapin with the steal. The Cardinals fly to a 59-51 win over the Falcons.
We got to come out and play 4 quarters of basketball. It was a tough weekend. We're not very healthy. We've been battling the flu bug a lot, but that's just part of the game. And we can't dig ourselves a hole against good teams and expect to just magically come back and win the game.
St. Albert closes out the regular season with 3 of its last 4 games at home. From Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Cole McAfee.
Thanks, Cole. Rough year continues for the Falcons. St. Albert drops to 6-11. But hey, not so for AL. The Lynx 15-2. Obviously the team to watch on the boys' side. Now TJ just 1 win. LC 1 game under 500. And the Eagles 3-14. Again, it looks like it's a case of the haves and the have-nots in the Bluffs this season. Up next, our play of the week, a shooting star. Some others starred in a revenge game against a band of Blue Devils. On the other side.
Create new opportunities and expand your knowledge with Iowa Western's continuing and career education.
It was really intimidating to go back to school, but Iowa Western made me really feel like I could do it.
Our goal is to help students achieve success from education to employment.
Learn more, including information on extra benefits for Iowa residents at iwcc.edu/continuing_education.
My life is full of statistics. Thing is, I could have dropped out of school and become one myself, but I didn't because I had people that believed in me. Here's another statistic. 7,000 students drop out every school day. That's one every 26 seconds. It's time that students know that we believe in them.
Inspire a student and share your message of support at boostup.org.
That's low, that's low. That's low and below. Look, he's blushing. Seriously.
It's not his new group of friends. It's not the video games. It's not the neighborhood.
Mom, do I have to go to school today?
The biggest threat to your child's future could be you. Every day they miss, even in middle school, puts their graduation at risk.
The Mid-America Center is the Heartland's premier entertainment and convention center. January 2nd through the 4th, Monster Jam returns to the MAC. Then on January 10th, 6 different bands take the stage in 6 rounds of punk. The MAC offers free parking for all events, including those in the convention center. January 11th, the Omaha World Herald presents Wedding Essentials Bridal University. Then on January 16th through the 18th, it's Pheasants Forever's River City Expo. Tickets, information, and more at midamericacenter.com.
It hasn't been easy for Heartland Christian, but yet the Eagles soldier on. HC hopes to turn the corner at just the right time. Now, Heartland Christian had #1 Fremont Mills down by 8 with less than 5 minutes to go and lost. The Eagles got to learn to finish, put teams away. Well, they get another shot against a band of Blue Devils they know all too well. Last time they threw it up, Nishnabotna knocked off the Eagles by 23. Heartland Christian comes running out of the gate. Steve Horn to Gabe Clare. Lon Gray's feeling it, just sticks the 3. The Eagles fly out 9-0. The Blue Devils then go on an 8-0 run. Austin Thompson knocks it down. But don't look now, but HC eyes a 14-9 lead after 1. Now Iowa's all-class leading scorer then takes over. Steve Horn steals it, goes all the way. Number 3 then steps back and nails the 3. 23-9 home team. Tyler beams one in for the visitors. But Horn answers, sticks in 14 second quarter points. 22 in the first half. Off the screen. Yes, Heartland Christian heads into the breakup 34-22. Second half, Gabe Clare on a tear with the right hand. The senior finishes with 9 points. The Eagles flying high. On the wing to Brandon Lawton. Hits it, HC 52-39 after 3 quarters.
If you're 1-3-1 offensively, it's looking pretty good. Listen, don't stand still. You understand? Don't stand still.
Horn and Heartland Christian jump out by 16 to start the 4th. Bingo! But Nishnabotna turns up the pressure. Chad Blank, an easy layup. The Blue Devils D, a devil of a time for the Eagles. Cut it to 59-54 with just 38 seconds to go.
You got to run the press break or we're going to lose the game. You understand? Run the press break.
Clare and Heartland Christian, 10 of 12 from the freebie line in the quarter. And Brandon Lawton here hits 4, finishes with 10 points. Steve Horan pours in a game-high 35. The Eagles pick off Nishnabotna 65-61.
We won, third game of the year. Man, I got in that locker room and yelled, it feels so good to get that off our chest. We did. It was a good win.
Everyone hit shots, everyone hit free throws down at the end. Sophomore Brandon Lawton hit all of his free throws. Gabe Clare hit all his free throws, and then people were sharing the ball, and it just worked out for us.
It was a must-need win. I mean, with a rough season, this is like a big game. Any game's a big game, but tonight, I mean, everyone contributed.
We have some history with them. Like, we lost to them in the first round of districts like a couple years ago, and we just it's kind of a rivalry. So it felt great to beat them.
We had a hiccup. You know, and they kind of smacked us in the mouth there, but we stepped up, and we played it, and we finished. That's huge for us. That's huge for these guys, especially going into February.
Steve Horan and the Eagles win for the 3rd time in the last 6 games. Hey, with the playoffs on the horizon, Heartland Christian could have found its mojo at just the right time. Turning to some baseball. Guess who's the JUCO's preseason number 1? Well, if you're thinking what I'm thinking, then you're right. The reigning national champs from Iowa Western. Now, the Reavers are coming off that 56-11 season along with their 3rd national title in 5 years, followed by Columbia State, Cochise, Crowder, and Chipola, the Killer Seas. Raritan and the Reavers step into the box for their first game February 19th at Independence. And now, it's time for our Play of the Week, brought to you by Buena Vista University. The Eagles set to fly against Nishnabotna. Steve Horan from way out hits it. The senior pours in a game-high 35, including this one from over the river and through the woods. Heartland Christian sinks the Blue Devils. Steve Horan with our Play of the Week. The Play of the Week is brought to you by Buena Vista University. Summer classes begin May 4th and June 29th. Call 712-749-1990 to register today. Broken record time. Another show bites the dust. But hey, the playoffs are coming. The playoffs are coming. They'll be here before a blink of an eye. Now remember, as always, to keep it here for more news and information in your community by tuning in to the Council Bluffs News with Marie Zeitner. And so, for this latest edition of the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm J.J. Davis, and as always, I'll see you around.